Chapter number 10, Assessment of Armor. From this chapter, there will be 100% 5-mark question in our exam, SAQ, Rog Nidan, paper number 1. So, in this chapter, there are mainly 5 points, 5 type of SAQ can be asked. Points are explain, questions will be describe the concept of Sama and Nirama dosha. Next question, write the Sama and Nirama Vata Lakshana, like that. Next question, write the Sama and Nirama of Pitta. And fourth question, Sama and Nirama of Kapha. Fifth question, difference between Sama and Nirama Purisha. These are the 5 questions which could be asked in our exam. So let's prepare for those questions. Starting with the first concept of Sama. Sahamena Samaha. That which is associated with armor is called as Sama. Strotorodha, Balabhramsha, Gaurava, Anila, Modhata. Strotorodha, which means blockage or clogging of channels. Balabhramsha, loss of strength. Gaurava, feeling of heaviness. Anila, Modhata, improper function of Vata dosha. These are the reasons, or these are the clinical features observed in Sama, and in Nirama dosha the opposite of all these clinical features is observed. So the next point is Sama and Nirama Vata Lakshana. Our question number 2, where they ask Sama and Nirama Vata Lakshanas. There you just have to by heart these 2 shlokas, and only after writing the shlokas you can get the 3 marks out of 5 marks. So understand these tricks and by heart shloka by understanding it, which I am helping you to understand this shloka. So see the Sama shloka. Vayohu Samo Vibandha Agni Sada Tandra Antra Kujane Vedana Shotha Nistode Kramosho Angani Pidayet. What is written in the shloka? The features of Samavata are Vibandha, which means obstruction of channels. Agni Sada, diminished functions of Agni. Tandra, drowsiness. Antrakujana, which means increased bowel sounds. Vedana, pain all over the body, along with Shotha, swelling. Vishodeha, pricking pain. Samavata, gradually circulate all over the body. And is capable of instantaneous manifestation. The factors like Snehadya, ovulation therapy, Suryodaya, sunrise, Meghodaya, cloudy time, and Nishi, night time aggravates this condition. This is the continuation of that shloka which I haven't written in this notes. But even if you read these 2 lines, this is sufficient for the Nirama. Understand the shlok. Niramo Vishado Ruksho Nirvibandho Alpavedanah Viparita Guneha Shanti Snigdairyati Visheshatah. So understand word by word. The word Vishada explains clarity of channels. Then Ruksha, which means dryness. Nirvibandha, which is non-obstruction. Alpavedana, which is mild pain, and elevates by opposite qualities such as Snehadya, oleation, etc. These are the symptoms of Nirama Vata. So Sama and Nirama Pitta Lakshana. Two questions are covered by now. Then the next is Pitta. Third question. Sama Durgandham Haritam Shavam Pittam Amlam Stiram Guru Amlika Kantha Radyahakaram Samam Vinirdeşet. Word by word meaning. Durgandha means foul smell. Haritam Shavam Varna, which means Harita is green. Shava Varna means black color. Amlarasa, what is the Amlarasa? Sour taste. Sthiram, static. Guru, heavy. Amlika, sore erection. Kantha, Hakaram, burning sensation in throat and cardiac region are the symptoms of Sama Pitta. Then the next is Nirama Lakshanas of Pitta. Etamra Pittam Ushnam Rase Katukam Sthiram Pakvam Vigandham Vidneyam Ruchi Paktru Balapradam. Word by word meaning. Understand what is Etamram. Earthamram is coppery yellow color. Next is Ayush Atyushnam, which is very cold. Katurasa means pungent taste. Asthiram means unstable. Vigandham means devoid of bad odor. Enhancement of ruchi means taste. And Patra means digestion. Balapradam, which improves the strength, are the symptoms of Nirama Pitta. This is so simple, just compare the two shlokas of Sama and Nirama Pitta. You'll understand that in Sama they said Durgandha and in Nirama they said Vigandha, that is devoid of bad odor. All these symptoms are opposite to each other for Sama and Nirama. So, if you understand smartly, you have to just uh, learn or by heart or study just one concept about Sama, and you can write about Nirama even if you forgot the shlok. So, moving forward to our fourth question, Sama and Nirama Kapha Lakshanas. Sama अवीलतन्तुलः स्त्यानः कण्ठदेशे अवतिष्ठते सामबलासो दुर्गन्धः क्षत उद्गार विघातकृत्. Which means, what does avila mean? Increased turbidity in the waste substances of the body. Tantula, thready appearance. Sthana, stiffness. Kanthadesha avatisthate means stagnates in the throat. Durgandha means foul smell. Kshut udgara vighatkrit means loss of appetite and obstruction of normal erection are the symptoms of Samakapha. Then for Nirama, Fenavana Panditah Pandaniryaso Agandha Evacha. Symptoms like Fenavana, frothy appearance, Pandita, mass form, Pandu, tailor, Niharaso, clear fluid, then Gandha, relief from foul smell, Pakva, proper digestion, and Vaktra Shuddhi, clean mouth are the symptoms of Nirama Kapha. I have just written the first line of the shloka. Even if you remember this line, it's sufficient. For me, I am just going with first line. Sama and Nirama Dhatu Lakshana. Sama प्रीणन जीवन लेप स्नेहोधारण पूरणे गर्भ उत्पादश्च धातूनां श्रेष्ठ कर्म क्रमात् स्मृतम्. Prinana means the satisfies the grace of senses and brings pleasure to the mind. Jivana, which increases the ojas. Lepa, which means covering. Sneho, which means unctuousness. Dharana, which is supporting the upper portion of the bone. Purana, filling inside the bones. And Garbha Utpada, functions of Shukra. These are all Sama Lakshanas of Dhatu. And what are the Nirama Lakshanas then? Tushti, pleasure, which means pleasure. Varna Prasada, which means graciousness of color. Balam, which means strength. Sweda, which is sweat. Majja Poshana, which is nourishment of bone marrow. Bala Asthi Puranam, which is strength and filling the bones. And Harsha, which is happiness. Last one is Samay Nirama Purishalakshana. Last second, Samay Nirama Purishalakshana. तत्राद्यै गौरव आदस्यु मज्जति शकृत दुर्गंधम आटोप विष्टंभ अर्ति प्रसेकीन गौरव Gauravada Majjati Shakrat means feces is heavy and sinks in the water. Durgandha, feces have foul smell. Vichinna, the fecal matter is scattered. Atopa, accompanied with intestinal gurgling sound. Vishtamba, stasis of undigested food in the stomach. Arti, the patient have pain. Prasekin, which is salivation is there in the patient. These are the all Samapurisha Lakshana. Nirama Purisha Lakshana. Viparito Niramastu Kapha Apakto Api Majjati. Nirama Purisha has opposite features with Laghava, which is lightness of the body, and the feces contains excessive kapha, also sinks, though it is ripe in the case of Sama. But next point is Sama and Nirama Mutra Sveda Lakshana. In the classic examples or in the shlokas, there is no particular mention of Mutra and Sveda. So we can say that Mala, along both combinedly we say Mala Lakshanas. So Sama Mala Lakshana are Malana Ashrita Kupita Bheda Shosha Pradushanam Dosha Malanam Kurvanti Sangha Utsargarvati Cha. Meaning is Mala means waste products, Bheda is dislodgement of feces, Shosha is desiccation refers to all excretions, Pradushana is abnormalities of color, smell, etc. Sangostarva is retention or excessive elimination of waste products. What is Nirama of Mala? Avashtamba Purushasya Mutrasya Kledavahanam Svedasya Kledavidhrutihi. Avashtamba is maintenance of body strength. Kledavahana means elimination of water in the form of urine. Kledavriddhi is maintenance of moisture in the form of sweat. These are the three lakshanas of Nirama Mala. Mala in what we say for Mala, Sweda and Mutra. Here is the chapter number 10. And in this chapter, mainly you have to focus on Vata, Pitta, Kapha and Purisha, Sama and Nirama Lakshanas. Thank you so much. We will meet in the next chapter with next lecture of this series, Roganidana series. Thank you so much.